Hello, I hope this video finds you all well. Today is Monday and I checked my wrist because I always have an Apple Watch on, so I check my wrist, but I don't have it on this time, I have a cross. But today is Monday, it is gym day for me at least. It's Victoria Day. I slept in a little bit late today, I'm not gonna lie, because it's Victoria Day, but I guess that's not really an excuse, but I understand it's a holiday, so I kind of just treated myself to a little bit of more sleep to also help the gains too a little bit. And yeah, I'm very excited for this session. I love chest day so much. It's probably my favorite workout routine, push day. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I see a few friends, a few familiar faces. I love going to the gym for that purpose too, because like just for the social aspect, like I'm in my room 24/7 other than being at work and going to the gym. So it's nice to see faces outside of my house. I'm not gonna be filming while I'm at the gym only because I don't wanna give away people's privacy. And I understand that there's rules that the gym follows that I go to where we can't be filming people, you know what I mean? I guess you can film yourself or take pictures, but I don't wanna give away people's privacy while they're at the gym, you know what I mean? I feel like the gym should be a safe environment for everyone to work out. It's a safe public space for people to work out and, not have to worry about being on the internet when they don't want to be on the internet. But one thing I'm gonna start doing is filming my workouts at home once I start getting some equipment, so I can show you guys what I do, my routines, what works for me, and yeah. Yo, look at those turkeys. There's a whole army of them. Oh my gosh. Alright, so in every video, what I want to do is every time I film, I want to make sure that I'm recommending a book to you guys every time. Whether it's something I'm reading or it's something that I think you guys should check out. So the one book that I'm reading right now is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Great book. It is so important that you guys learn or teach yourself and improve on the skill of dealing with people, because you'll be doing that with everything. It's so important because the skill of selling yourself will take you so much further in life. There's this guy I used to work with, and I remember he was the hardest worker out of all of us, right? Hardest worker, came in early, and he was always the last person to leave, even after the manager left. And I remember specifically this guy getting really angry because the manager said that I was the hardest worker, even though he was doing a lot of work. And you see, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was not the hardest worker. I knew that that guy was the hardest worker. But because I had the skill and I understood the importance of the skill of dealing with people and the skill of selling yourself, I was able to, one, get a promotion in that job, and two, get recognition from the manager and actually have the manager go around and tell other people what a great associate I am. Ever since I started reading this book right here, situations like that has happened outside of work, you know what I mean? It happens everywhere now. So a lot of people think it's the other way, and it's about, who's working the hardest. But you gotta just think about human nature, man. You gotta understand human nature and just understand that at the end of the day, the manager's gonna choose the person who they have the closest connection to. And it's very easy to get that close connection if you're a genuine person. You listen to when people talk to you and they have a conversation with you. You're not cutting in when people are talking to you. Every time you see that person, you smile, you wave, you know what I mean? And you do this for everyone, not just your manager. You do this for everyone. Because if you have this connection with everyone, your life will be so much more easier. You won't have people talking about you and spreading rumors about you, you know what I mean? And even if people do spread rumors about you, they'll defend you, you know what I mean? Because you have that connection with people. Even from a business point of view, if you're selling something or you have a business, customer service is so important. If you can't smile at your customer when they come in to your store, forget about it. Like, just forget about it. Your business isn't going to be as good if you're not genuine and nice to your customers. It won't. No matter how good your product is. Enough of me rambling. I'm going to go eat now. I feel like I just went on like a whole rant just now about that. But it's very important though. You guys should consider reading. Let me pick it up. I just dropped the book. You guys should seriously consider reading this book. Like, seriously, for not just for entrepreneurship, but just in general. Like, just check it out, read it, get familiar with the steps, and also you can use it as a handbook too in your daily life. So check it out. I'm gonna eat something now. All right, so we got some beef, avocado, and rice. You probably don't know this, but I am on a bulk. So I'm trying to eat a little bit more beef to get a lot of fats in, but also protein. That's also why we have the avocado, and then we have the rice for carbs. So yeah, I'm like drooling over this right now. So I'm gonna eat this. Hopefully it looks appetizing. I tried to make it look a little bit presentable for you guys. But usually like it's just a mess and there's just crap everywhere and yeah. So yeah, let's dig in. All right, so this is a little bit personal. But this is just, it's been on my mind for a long time. I've struggled with loneliness. I've never really had a best friend. I've never had a group of friends. I've always just kind of just stayed at home and just, just literally just did my own thing, honestly. And I kind of want to just talk about this for a bit. Well, the topic of loneliness for a bit, only because I know that there's other people that struggle with this, and people who think that they can get away with, not being social and not talking to people and just being trapped in their own little bubble. I've been like this pretty much my whole life. And I don't know, recently it's been starting to get to me, just a little bit. And it's never been like this before. There's people out there that, maybe even you can relate to this. Someone's coming and they want to talk to you. And the first thing you do is you already make a judgment in your head and judge them on maybe the way they look, or, maybe you might think in your head that this person's not going to be interested in anything I have to say. So the result of that is you just end up distancing yourself from that person or those people. This was a problem I've had for a long time. Like I said earlier, I'm just recently seeing that it's a problem. Like, I haven't been on Instagram in a long time. And I went on there recently. And one thing that stuck out to me was that everyone everyone has a friend and everyone has a group of people that they go and they hang out with on the weekends. I know that this is like the highlights of their life, right? But at the same time, it's like, I look at myself and I'm like, you never do this. Why? Humans are supposed to be social animals. And you see, the problem here is that just like Newtonian physics, what goes up must come down. Humans are social animals. So if that need is not being satisfied, of course, eventually it's going to get to you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to care for people and you need to allow people to care for you, most importantly. Because you don't want to get to your 30s, because I'm 22, right? And I'm already coming to this realization. And I know that there are things I can do to fix it, things I can do to work on this, right? But you don't want to get to your 30s and have this realization and then be making a video on YouTube talking about how, you know, you have no friends at the age of 35. You know, it's honestly like very sad watching those videos, and there's nothing that nothing good comes out of those. You know what I mean? Like, of course, it's good to talk about it on camera because it's almost like therapy talking about it. But you have to have a game plan. You have to have something that you're going to do, something that you're going to build up to so you can get past it. Just like what you do in the gym, you have all these sets, you hit a PR, you know? Like, just start off by literally just smiling, saying hi to people. And then you can build up to then going on to having conversations. Maybe looking at someone and saying, hey, that's a nice t-shirt, and talking about that t-shirt. I was at the gym recently, and this wasn't today, because I wore just a plain black top. But a few days ago, I wore, I think it was a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. And someone came up to me and they were like, hey, like, that's a nice t-shirt, right? And I looked at them and I was kind of like, thanks, right? But I don't know, like, there was something about that just hit different about that compliment. It was just, I don't know, like, I never get compliments like that. Like, no one really ever comes up to me and they're like, hey, that's a nice t-shirt or a nice, you know. And when he said that, I asked him, I was like, hey, like, have you watched the show, right? And it's funny because I'm saying this, and I feel like to like extroverted people, like, they're hearing this and they're like, what are you talking about? That's what a conversation is, dummy, right? But like, for me, as someone who's just locked in their house at home and who only comes out for maybe school and gym and to do grocery shopping every once in a while, like, it was, I don't know, like, it felt good to just be, you know, talking to someone outside of people in my house. One thing about me is, talking to me, I'm a very normal person. Like, I like to think I am. I don't know. Like, I've never had a problem talking to people. But I think my problem is, I don't know, like, just not allowing people to come into my life. Or like I said earlier, like, just not allowing people to care for me. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this only because I know that there's someone out there that has the same problem. And I know that there's someone out there that needs to hear this. So yeah, if you found value in what I had to say just now, I feel like I did good talking about this just now. Maybe I'll tell you guys more personal stuff in these videos, but I'll leave it at that for now.